All right, we're on. All right, just getting back from a run. We ran 1.89 miles, 24:28. Ran with that sandbag right here. And there's elevation gain 142. You know what's cool though is so this is where elevation versus time. You can see two big humps in there. That's because of our hills. Our big steep hill. And then we go down. So we go up a steep hill, come down, and then we turn around and then come back up that long, call it flat, relative like stable incline, get to the top of that, come back down. It's pretty neat. All right, here we go though. So we got to do our burpees. Said day 76. We're gonna be 22,800 after today. We'll do we'll say some cleans. We're just really knocking these burpees out today. Do eating 2 burgers instead of 1 after watching this dumb guy. Thanks. And yeah, man, I appreciate it. But then I asked him what makes this guy dumb, and he said being vegan. So what specifically about being vegan is dumb, makes him dumb? And he said being vegan. So people just got to be open to it. Because you can be strong, fit, and healthy without eating any animals. We know it's definitely on the right side of things to be doing. Given the choice, and we have a choice. All right, here we go. We'll get the barbell after this. We're doing 300 burpee or 300 reps for the animals. Average person eats 300 pounds of meat every single year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's get a barbell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are hang squat cleans. So from the hang position, we're going to jump, shrug, and then pull ourselves underneath into a front squat. That's what we'll do today. One more. Somebody threw up a comment. Yo, dog. Let me see. Weaker than pond water. Love Pops, aka the UMass Bulldog. I know you and you weaker than pond water. US Mass 19. What's up, man? Yeah, I mean, I might be, man. That's true. I might be. I mean, it still doesn't change the point that you don't need to eat animals to be strong as pond water or Pops. Lead better. What's up, man? What's going on? What's going on, man? What's good, man? You still playing ball? Lead better. Weaker than pond water. That's true. Pops. Bringing back memories, man. Lead better. Oh, that's hilarious, dude. What's good, man? Hope you're well. That's awesome, dude. Pops. Dude, man, that's a while ago, dude. I still think I got it, man. I still think I could play some ball. How'd you find me, man? That's it. I got proof I was in the military. There it is. Military All-Stars, man. That was a great time. Unbelievable. Got to play baseball for the military. It is unbelievable. Lake Lanier, Georgia, 2 weeks to see the Hernandez family. Wow, dude. Johnny, right? Johnny Hernandez. Hell yeah, dude. Dude, I bet they're all grown up, dude. That is awesome. Legit. Love to hear it, man. Way to stay connected. That's good stuff, man. Shit, man. Two. I bet he better be in shape. Y'all better be in shape. 3. Tell Johnny I said what's up, man. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. That's hilarious. Weaker than pond water, dude. That's funny. Oh man, that was a blast, dude. Johnny, yeah. Let me see. People play ball in Oshon, New Hampshire for a year with Can-Am League. Hung them up. Working for Gabron, Africa. Wow. That's unbelievable. Good for you, dude. Hope you're having fun. Hope you're healthy and well. Hope you're watching the soccer. Dude. That's great to hear, man. That really is. Africa. You stationed in Africa? Must be crazy. I say you're going to Georgia. Hung them up though, man. I still think we got it. We went to a Tigers game the other day, man. I feel like there's this outfielder. I mean, whoever was playing left field, it was like, dude, you got to hustle, man. You can catch that ball. But all right, here we go. Another round. What round is this? We got 3 done. Ooh. Let's keep it going, man. Yes, sir. Good seeing you, man. Yeah, please do. BW Energy. Okay. All right, man. Yeah. Drive safe, man. Safe trip. Say hello to the Johnny Hernandez family. Man, he had a little one, married. It's good, man. Hope everyone's doing well. Let's add some more here. We got time. We got some time. Ooh. All right, what we're doing is a hang clean. So, essentially we have to deadlift this. So definitely this is going to be a lot lighter than your deadlift. But then we're going to go straight into it. It's a jump. We're going to shrug, and then we pull ourselves underneath the bar. I got to clip these on. It's going to keep bouncing off. Also, it's kind of lazy not to clip your bars. Clip your plates and bounce off. We don't need that. Clip them up there. Safety first. Safety first. See, they stay nice. Stay nice and tight to themselves. We'll do one more. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 rounds through. Ooh. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, halfway. So we got 50 to go. All right, here we go. 50 more. Thinking about doing them all in a row. We're already 21 minutes over, so let's see. We'll do it. All 50 in a row. All right, here we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, that's 20. That's 7 rounds through. Got 30 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, 20 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10. That's 90. Last 10. Well under 30 minutes. Modified this workout quite a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 99. Last one. 100. 2750. Hot one here today. 88 in here. 88.9. All right. So we're on our journey to 100,000. I'm going to use the rest of this time to talk about the comment as far as, you know, eating 2 burgers instead of 1 after watching this dumb guy. So, say, wow, Kylie just graduated Georgia. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Uh, but so, like, what about being vegan is so dumb? Like, the thought, and I know that this is just comes out of dissidence, right? We're uncomfortable, so you halt an insult and you say dumb, and you try to type a funny joke about eating 2 burgers instead of 1. Like, that's to settle your uncomfortableness, and that's that dissonance, that's that uncomfortable feeling. So you're looking for other people to like your comment, to like agree with you, and it helps you settle that discomfort, because it's conflicting. It's conflicting to you, right? You know that you don't want to partake in animals being killed like the way that they do for food, and it's unnecessary. So, and a lot of people haven't thought about it. It's just that's just what we're born into. We're born into this carnistic society, this carnism, this everything around us. It's normalized. It's normal. Everybody is eating chickens, and we're killing chickens, and that's just what we do. We have chicken wings. We have bacon. It's normalized, and so you don't ever question it, and they don't want to show you how it's processed, how the animals are being slaughtered in gas chambers for bacon. I know we say bacon is life. Bacon, but we used to get bacon in the bottom of our milkshakes here, Five Guys. Bacon in the bottom of a vanilla milkshake. So you got the dairy. You have dairy working. Look at the dairy industry. Please tell me that you agree with what's happening and what happens in the dairy industry. And that's just silly. Now you got dairy, and you got your, bacon. There's literally, you're not doing it for nutritional value at all. And then people talk about taste. So taste is more important than the animal's life itself. Than life itself, your taste is more important than another being. Like, how really selfish can we get? We could choose to eat plants instead. We can choose to grill tofu instead of grilling chicken flesh. So, and what's dumb about wanting to not contribute to that? What is dumb about that? Like what and and really like what is it so outlandish? Like is it so like a crazy thought to be like I don't want to pay money to have animals put, gassed in gas chambers, to have animals, put knives in their throats and let them bleed to death so that we can chop them their body parts and sell them and so that I can eat them. Not because I have to, but because it tastes good. So that to me is certainly like I don't know how or why that thought process is dumb. I really don't. So if you can explain to me how or why you think it's dumb to be vegan, let me know. Like I'd love to hear it. I really would. But the thought to not want to contribute to what's happening to animals, like that in itself is vegan. I'd rather not exploit animals for my benefit if I don't have to. And I know that we're not perfect. Everything that we do is, there's some sort of death involved to that, but we eat so much. And in every meal, if you're thinking about having animals at every meal, think about the impact, and the thought to not want to contribute to that. Like, why do you think that that's dumb? Why do you think that that's dumb? Why do you think that you can't do that? A lot of people think that it's necessary to eat animals. So back to the whole reason and the purpose of why, I'm starting showing people that like we're fine. 76 days in, we've been vegan over 9 years. 76 days in of doing, call it 100 burpees, 300 repetitions a day at the minimum. We're on our journey to 100,000. We eat nothing but plants. We don't have any animals. We don't consume any animals, any animal byproducts, anything from an animal. No animals whatsoever. No meat, no chicken wings, no steak, no sirloin, no fish, no milk, no cheese, nothing. All plant based, all of it. And hot, 88, 89 degrees now in here. We're we just got done doing almost 2 miles, carrying 50-pound sandbag. We just got done doing 100 burpees, 300 repetitions. You saw me do some hang cleans, all fueled by plants. So, this notion, this thought that you can't be strong and fit and healthy without eating animals is just nonsense. So we have to put that to bed. We have to put that to rest. And don't be the one to hang on to that and be like, "Oh, we need to for optimal nutrition, for optimal results." Like what? No. This is just made up in your head and you're using that as an excuse to not make the change. I mean, it's that simple. All right. So, I mean, think about, and here, this is a perfect example though. This comment right here, eating two burgers instead of one. That's that joke. That's that uncomfortable feeling. So you got to, you're going to respond or, have a comment about eating, two burgers for one. Since this guy's not eating animals, I'm going to eat animals for him. And so, like, basically cancel me out. Like, that's just not how that works. And it's not something, I'm interested in. I'm interested in you coming across this information and then you realizing what's happening. I'm just calling it out. So I hope that, who's this? Who wrote this? Bajdu. Bajdu, I hope, understands his dissonance, where it's coming from, and then just makes the change. It's much easier to make the change instead of going so hard against it to the effect or to the point of commenting against it, commenting jokes and looking for likes and other people to support the things that you feel because you're uncomfortable. And then you know that other people are out there, the majority of people out there are going to agree with you. And, I'm going to say that they're in the same position as you. Only I think that you're closer because I think that you're so uncomfortable that you comment that you just make the change, man. You'll feel a lot better. You're going to feel better. You're not going to be conflicted. Your decisions, your actions are going to they're going to align with your thoughts, with your morals, with your position. They're going to align with it. Like it's going to make sense. You're not going to be able, have to come up with these crazy mental gymnastics to make comments on how to justify and why you justify eating animals still 2026. So I just don't think it's dumb. I just don't think it's dumb. I think it should be like just the bare minimum. I think that should be the basic fundamental position to not wanting to harm others if you don't have to not want or to not kill others if you don't have to, and you don't have to. So like if you come across a person that's like, hey man, like I don't feel like their life is more important than my taste buds. Like their life, like why not let them live their life so that and then I can have a plant-based sandwich instead. I don't need to have a ham sandwich, so I don't need that pig to be gassed and bred into existence only to be slaughtered and killed so that I can have a ham sandwich or that I can have bacon. It's not that to me, I'm not that selfish. And I think that that's like, just think about that. And even if you don't align yourself with that thought process, like if you come across someone that does, why, how is that dumb? Why is that person dumb? Like, think about that. And I, you know, I know that person is not dumb. So it's really to understand if you do come across yourself thinking and getting angry at the person that doesn't want to contribute to animals being killed and harmed for food, if you come across a person like that and you find yourself wanting to lash out and call them dumb or be angry at them, like notice yourself, feel yourself doing that. And that's that dissonance. That's identify the dissonance so that you can get rid of it. Understand that it's there and understand the easiest way to get rid of it is to not contribute to that, to stop purchasing bacon, to stop supporting animals being killed for food because it's unnecessary. But anyway, it's not dumb. So I understand it's the dissonance. I understand and I get it. To me, I never really was there. As soon as I'm like, well, that doesn't make sense. Let's not do that anymore. Other people have a real hard time, uh, and I get it. It's been, depending on how long it's been for you of eating animals, it might take a little bit longer, but be open to it. Don't don't call it dumb. Don't lash out against it. And if you do, like it's that dissonance, it's that uncomfortable feeling that's happening to you. All right. All right, guys, I gotta go. Get the day on. All right, guys. Have a great rest of the day. We'll see you tomorrow, day 77.